Hello, everyone, and welcome to Teaching in Room 9.
So come on in, take a seat, and let's get started.
Great job. Now, go ahead and touch your throat right here and see how they feel.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Teaching in Room 9.
Falcons are built for speed, so she doesn't have very wide wings.
And the numbers get bigger as we go across to the right. I just want you to start with saying hello. Remember, you got this.
All righty, are you ready to learn? Let's go! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Teaching in Room 9, the region's largest classroom. I am Dr. Sanders, and we are in this amazing space where you can go anywhere or be anything that you choose. And before we start our adventures, always remember, it doesn't matter if you're 2 or 102. We will have some fun. F-U-N, fun. We will have some fun while learning. But before we get started, before we go on that adventure, you know what we need to do? Spell some of my friends' names. Let's see what I have down today. Rosario. Hi, Rosario. What letter does Rosario start with? Yeah, R. Let's spell Rosario. Capital R-O-S-A-R-I-O. R-O-S-A-R-I-O. And my next friend is Gus. Hello, Gus. How are you doing today? All right. And what letter does Gus start with? Gus. Yes, the letter G. Let's spell Gus. Capital G-U-S. G-U-S. And I'm looking, and I see my last name, which is Leo. Hello, Leo. How are you doing today? Leo. What letter does Leo start with? Yes, an L. Let's spell Leo. Capital L-E-O. L-E-O. Yes, it is about that time. It is time for us to start our adventure. Are you ready? Yes, I am too. So let's go.
Glenn, look, there's a bird. There's a bird above you. Do you see it? It's so beautiful. It's above you. Do you not know positional words? Glenn, positional words are really important. They help describe where things are. They help you describe to other people where things are. Maybe we should learn some positional words. What do you think? Would you like to learn some too? Let's see if we can ask our bird friend to help us. Oh, bird, can you come down? Oh, there it is. Hi, bird. Let's see if the bird can go on Glenn, right on his head. Oh, look. It's on Glenn. That's great. How about, bird, can you go in front of Glenn? Look at that. Okay, it's in front of Glenn, right in front of his face. How about behind Glenn? Oh, see, it's going behind him, right where his back is. How about between us, between Glenn and me? Look there, right in the middle. That's great. And how about above our heads? Yes, above. That's wonderful. Thank you, bird. Look at that. We learned a bunch of positional words. On, in front of, behind, between, and above. Let's see. I'm going to use my finger, and you tell me if you can tell me what the positional word is. Are you ready? That's right, on. Okay, how about this one? That's right, in front of. Behind. That's right, my finger's behind Glenn. Between. And above. That's right. You learned the positional words, and you're ready for school.
Hi there, Room 9. It's me, Mrs. Williams, the Woodland Creature Teacher. And when I'm not here teaching, learning, and growing my brain with you, I'm teaching and learning with my first graders. So hi, and lots of love to all my woodland creatures. Today, we're going to be exploring earth materials. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Mrs. Williams, what is an earth material? Earth materials are anything that's found in the natural world. There's no man-made things here. So while we're doing this, I want you to be thinking about a few things. Think about what you notice, what you wonder, questions you may have about our earth materials, and also think about what it reminds you of. Our first earth material, I have two examples of. This first one is rough, but not too rough. It's cylindrical in shape. What does this remind you of? This is rough. It's dark brown in color. If we compare them, they're a little bit different shades, and also it used to be attached to something. What do you think it was? This earth material is wood. It's found in lots of different forms. Can you think of another place that you see wood? Yeah, it's used to build homes. Makes me think of my favorite climbing tree and also of making campfires. What does it remind you of? I heard someone say popsicle sticks. You're right, those are also made out of wood. Those are processed though so that they don't leave your tongue all icky. This next earth material is something that can be poured. And if you notice, it takes the shape of whatever container it's in. What does this remind you of? Yes, we drink it. It's called water. This water is clear, was something I noticed. Also, what other uses does water have? Yes, bathing, swimming. I know my dog sure likes to drink it. Let's take a look at this next earth material. Funny thing we say earth because that's another word for this earth material. It's also called soil. It's dry. It's kind of crumbly. It's also dark brown in color. What kinds of things do we use soil for? Yeah, we plant those seeds, water them, and watch them grow. What are you wondering about soil? I heard somebody say they wondered if there are different types. There are many different types of soil, Room 9. That is a homework challenge for you. I want you to do a little investigating and see how many different types of soil you can find with your family and friends this week. Next up is one of my favorite, rocks. You'll notice that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks here, and they're all very different. This one's small and it's sparkly. Now comparing these two, this one's very bumpy, has many different colors on it, even has a little sparkle as well. This rock is much larger, and I can tell you, Room 9, it's very heavy. But it's also smooth, which makes it very different from the first two. Now this last one is my favorite, and it's hiding a cool surprise. I hear something rattling around in there. This one is called a geode. I'm gonna put it inside this sock because you and I are going to break it open and see the special surprise inside. I'm gonna make sure to protect my eyes by wearing my goggles. Remember, if you get some geodes to try out at home, ask an adult for help and use your safety equipment. Ready? Here we go. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, here's some pieces rattling around in there. They're so sparkly. Look at the beautiful surprise inside of our geode. What are you wondering? I wondered the same thing. How did we get all of those beautiful sparkles inside of this geode? What does it remind you of? Oh, those are some great answers. The stars at night, the sunshine sparkling off of water, maybe even a pretty piece of jewelry. Well, we've explored quite a few earth materials here today. Which one is your favorite? Geodes were mine. I hope that you had a great time learning and growing your brain with me today. I want you to do some exploring of earth materials with your family and friends. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Hi, welcome to the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. I'm Eva.
I'm Abby. I'm so excited that you're here today to visit us at the Economy Museum. Oh, I can see that you're looking over here. You're right, this is a $1 million money cube. This gives us an idea of how much space it takes to store money here at the bank. And did you know that $1 million in $1 bills would weigh over 2,200 pounds? Do you think you could lift that? I know I can't. Well, we have some more exciting things to see in the next room, so come on, follow me.
Come this way.
You are actually in our historic teller room, and we're gonna watch a beautiful light display. Are you ready? All right, let's get it started. Right behind me is a replica of a vault door, and that means that you get to go inside the museum's special vault and see all of the treasures that we have here. So follow me. Now, have you ever had $1? You have? What about $100? Oh, your allowance is really good. Well, how long do you think all of that money lasts? Oh, I don't mean when you spend it, but I mean how long do you think that it lives from when it's created to when it has to go in the trash? Well, did you know that some bills, like the $5 bill, may only live to be 5 years old? You're 5? Well, don't worry, we're not gonna shred you up, but here at the bank, one of our responsibilities is to make sure that all of the money that we use is fit and in good condition. So follow me. If you look really closely here, places like the Bank of Costa Rica, they celebrate sharks and starfish in the ocean. For other countries, like what you see over here with South Africa, they like to celebrate the big cats, like the lion, which is my personal favorite. Or in Zimbabwe, they like to celebrate the giraffe. So no matter where they live, money not only helps us buy things, but it tells a story. It tells a story about what's important to us, what we love, and what we connect with. Right here is a real-life gold bar. This gold bar weighs about 28 pounds. And it's on loan from the US Mint, and what's really special about it is you can actually test your strength. I don't know if you know this, but gold is a dense metal. So that means that it's a lot heavier than it might look. If we had the same weight of silver, that bar would be almost double in size. So let's see how strong I am. You think I can lift it? I don't know. Okay, I gotta go to the gym today. But it is the only gold bar that we have here at the bank. We don't have any others inside of our vault, so it's extra special that you get to hang out with me today and check it out. Hey, Eva. Hey, Abby. We missed you. What do we got here?
We're now at the end of the tour. So, we're so happy you're here today, and you're not the only one who's visited here. If you look, you'll see that other people too see how important they are to the economy, and they've left their mark here by saying where they're from. Let's give you a chance to do that too. Come on over. Abby?
All right, where do you live? Tower Grove? Oh my gosh, I love that park. Now you know that your mark is always going to be here to remember this wonderful fun time that we had together. And I want to thank you for coming to visit. I hope I get to see you again soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
friends, welcome back to Teaching in Room 9. I'm Ms. Miller, your healthy eating educator, but when I'm not in the classroom, I work at a nonprofit that helps make sure people have the healthy foods that they need. I'm excited to teach you about the power of healthy eating. Let's get started. Did you know that vegetables have special superpowers that help keep us healthy? That's right. Having vegetables with your lunch, dinner, or as a snack can benefit us greatly. Try adding in a variety of colors into your diet, like reds, yellows, orange, or green vegetables. Today, I brought with me a variety of different vegetables, and I want to see if you can guess the color. Here I have a bell pepper. Do you know what color this is? Exactly, red. Red bell peppers are very high in vitamins like vitamin A and vitamin C. Here I have some carrots. Do you know what color this is? Right, orange. Carrots are very high in beta carotene, which is a fancy word for helping us be able to see. Here I have some asparagus. Do you know what color this is? Right, green. Great job. I think we have time for one more, and I saved the best for last. This is my favorite vegetable in the summer. This is corn. Do you know what color this is? Yellow. Great job, you guys. So having a variety of different colors into our diet is going to make sure that we get all of our vitamins and minerals in to keep us healthy. I want to challenge you next time you go to the grocery store to see how many different colors you can identify. Thanks for joining me today. That's all I have for you, but I hope you learned a lot about the power of healthy eating. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, and welcome to Teaching in Room 9 art class. I'm Miss Lane. Are you ready to make something cool? That's what I thought. Today, we're going to use shapes to make paper robots, like this guy here. First things first, we're going to need scissors and then construction paper. And we're just going to cut random shapes out of our construction paper. So here I'm going to do some circles. Just taking our time and making shapes. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just making whatever we've got. Following the curve. Beautiful. And I think I also want some yellow triangles, which is easy to do by just snipping off the corners of this paper. Awesome. Now I went ahead and made some more shapes. So we'll get started gluing it on to our paper bag body. Okay, so we're gonna lay that flat. And we're gonna put the eyes up here and then the body down here so that we can stick our hand in later or prop it up. So we'll take a glue stick and get started. All right, I'm gonna do eyes first. I'm gonna use a purple circle and then place my first eye and then my second eye. And I think this robot also needs a mouth, and I'm gonna use this orange rectangle. Put it right here. And ooh, what if I used these little orange triangles as like fangs? Yeah, like that. Okay, fang number 1, done. Fang number 2, done. All right, I'm gonna use a marker, give him some pupils. And to make the arms, I cut a strip of paper, 2 strips, 1 for each arm, and we're gonna accordion fold them so that they kind of bounce out from his body. So we'll put this down, we've layered them on top of each other, and we're just gonna fold forward and backward, and then forward again, and then backward again, forward, back, and then forward. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be accurate, we just want to get a little accordion going. Awesome. Okay, so to attach the arms, we'll put a little bit of glue on the end of our accordion fold and stick it into this flap here. So I'm just gonna put it in and press down. All right, and I'll do the same on the other side for his other arm. And there you have it, the makings of a paper robot. You can add anything you want, feet, hands, hair, it's up to you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Time for Music with Boo. Welcome back to the Music Room in Room 9. I'm Mrs. Bouchon. Thanks for joining us. Today is my birthday. And so for my birthday, I made 4 giant cakes. And my favorite thing to put on cake are sprinkles. Can you find something in the room with you that maybe makes a sprinkle sound? And I want you to sprinkle that onto my cakes as I say cake, 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 cake. Can you try it with me? Ready? Here we go. Cake, 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 cake. Excellent job. The thing is, eating 4 birthday cakes makes me feel a little sick. So instead, I made little tiny cakes, cupcakes, and so this time, will you sprinkle on my cupcakes and say birthday for each of my 2 cupcakes that are put together? Ready? Here we go. Birthday, 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 birthday. Can you try it one more time? Ready? Here we go. Birthday, 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 birthday. Awesome. I'm gonna make it a little bit harder. I've mixed up my cakes and my birthdays together. Can you remember which one's cake and which one's birthday? Ready? Here we go. Cake, cake, birthday cake. Awesome. Let's try one more. Do you think you've got this one? It starts with birthday. Ready? Here we go. Birthday cake, birthday cake. Great job. Your job at home is to go around your room and find things that you can say and see if you can make the sound with your instrument, like table. And that was Music with Boo. See you guys later. Bye.
Hola, muchachos. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Teaching in Room 9, the region's largest classroom. I'm Senior Johnson. We're going to learn some Spanish today. Today's lesson is going to be about pronouns in Spanish. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. Those are the pronouns that we're going to learn today. The first pronoun is yo. That's I when we're talking about ourselves. Yo. The next one is tú. You. That's the word you use for you in Spanish. You say tú. It sounds like the number 2 in English. If you want to talk about he and you want to say he, él. Él. She, ella. Ella is the word we use for she. The next word I said was usted. Usted is a word that we use for people who we don't know. It's like saying sir or ma'am. So we would say usted. So when we talk to our grandmothers and people we don't know, we would say usted. The next one, it's a big word, but it has a small meaning. Or is it a big meaning? Nosotros. Nosotros. It means we. Nosotros. Nosotros. Our next word is ellos. Ellos is they. They. If it's a group of girls, we would say ellas. Ellas. Then the last one is ustedes. Ustedes is when you're talking to a bunch of people. When you say, hey, ustedes are my friends. Ustedes, you guys, are my friends. So ustedes means you guys. Thank you for learning the pronouns with me. Rum pum pum pum. Learning Spanish is fun. Adios. Goodbye.
Great day, everybody. This is Candace with Chaos, and I want to talk to you about my friend Christina. She's a Chaos kid, and Christina's in foster care, and she doesn't live with any of her siblings. And so sometimes she has a hard time because she misses her siblings and she feels sad. And so sometimes when you feel sad and you miss somebody, you can write them a letter or you can draw a picture or different things like that. But I want you to know it's absolutely okay for you to feel sad, and it's okay to talk about your feelings. You got this. Air hugs and cyber kisses.
Welcome back. Did you have a great day of learning today? Can you tell me about your favorite part of the adventures? Oh, yes, that was a great part. That was a great part. Do you have another favorite? Okay, yes. Yes, but you know what? It's time for me to teach a little lesson. Are you ready? What are these things called? They're called coins, but most of us say money. You're right. We say money, right? So I have some money that I would love for you to tell me what they are. I have some coins and bills. Let me see. Does anybody know what this is? Yes, that is a dollar bill, and it's worth 100 cents. Okay, now let's see. I have another one. Ooh, this one says it's worth 25 cents. And do you know what? Yes, it's a quarter. You're right. How did you know that? Oh, that's because you're smart, and I know you're smart. All right, now I have another one. Let's see. Does anybody know what this is? A dime. You are right. That is a dime. And it's worth 10 cents. It's worth 10 cents. And another one. Yes, that's a nickel. You knew that was a nickel? And it's worth 5 cents. And we have one more. This is a penny. You are right. And it's worth 1 cent. But boys and girls, guess what? It is time for us to get out of room 9. But let's spell our favorite word. Nine. N-I-N-E. 9. Thank you for being in room 9.
Teaching in Room 9 is supported in part by Know who to reach out to when you need help. There is hope. Call or text 988.